Hi, Anthony Manganiello here. And today we're going to talk about a simple little trick you can use to make sure that you're enrolling into a debt relief service you can actually afford. Now, if paying your bills raises your blood pressure and anxiety levels, even just a little bit, it's probably because you're not sure if you're going to be able to pay all of your bills. And as those anxiety levels rise from month to month, you may begin to wonder if you should get help from a debt relief company. But how do you know which category of company you should contact? Or should you reach out to a debt management company, a debt settlement company? Or should you reach out to a bankruptcy attorney? Now, here at BestDebtCompanys.com, you can get great reviews on how companies within a given category of service can perform. And that is an excellent way for you to choose which company in that given category you should hire. But each category of service has different payment requirements, and you need to be sure that your budget can afford the monthly obligation for that particular category of service. Now, here's what I mean. There are debt management services, debt settlement services, and bankruptcy services, and the question you need to answer is which category of service can you realistically afford? Now, I'm going to give you a very simple little trick here, and it's going to help you determine the limit your budget has regarding what you can afford to pay for a debt relief service. This little trick, well, it involves a simple little adjustment to your budget. Now, since most debt relief companies only negotiate credit card debt, like unsecured debt, you need to determine how much your budget can afford for the payments that debt relief company will require from you. Well, here's how you do that. First, you need to add up all of your bills each month, except the payments towards all of your unsecured credit card bills. Add up the payments for things like your house payment, rent payments, property taxes, utilities, food, car payments, student loan payments, gas for the car, phone bills, all the payments you're going to need to make that the debt relief company will not be negotiating. When you have that total, you simply subtract that total from your household's net monthly income. The answer to this simple subtraction equation will tell you how much you have left for a debt relief service. Now, for example, let's say you've got $4,000 in total net monthly income from your household, and you add up all of those bills except those credit card bills, and that equals $3,500. You subtract $3,500 from $4,000 gives you $500, and that amount is what you can afford for debt relief services. And once you have a debt relief service on the phone, you ask them if $500 or that amount is enough to cover the obligation for their service. If they say yes, then that category of service may be the right service for you. While some services can lower your payments, you need to be sure that they can lower them enough. Let's say the company you're talking to says you can have a payment for $625, but you've already calculated $500 is what you can afford. You may need to explore other options. Next month, I'll show you how to estimate the payment for different categories of debt relief services that are available, so you can take that number from the category and you'll know who you should begin to contact. Knowing the answer to the simple subtraction equation will allow you to know if they can bring your payments down enough so you can afford that payment for the duration of the program. Because finishing whatever debt relief service you start is what you're really after. I'm Anthony Manganiello for BestDebtCompanys.com. I'll see you next time.